What's up, you guys? It's Nick here from Nick's Taxes, back again with another video. Today I want to talk about Tesla stock, and it's just been such a gravitating stock to watch over these last years, and so I want to talk about it right now and kind of give it my thoughts about what's next with Tesla. We just saw 2019 be an absolute massive year for Tesla as a stock. Despite everything that went on in the stock market and in the economy in general, Tesla went up about 700+% in 2020, which to me is absolutely insane. And 2020 is starting off on an absolute tear as well. It's gone up quite a bit. Now it's almost at 900 USD. Since November, like mid-November, when they announced that Tesla would join the S&P 500, it's pretty much doubled. Like, it was just around 440 bucks when it made the announcement. Now it's at 880. It's got an $834 billion market cap, and look at that PE ratio, just absolutely crazy, 1,743. So the big question here is, what's next? You know, what is next with Tesla stock? Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it a buy, hold, sell? Well, to be honest, I don't think anyone really knows. And you can take a look at the Yahoo recommendation trends. It's a total mixed bag. We have a recommendation rating of 2.8, which is a slight buy. But when you look here at the analyst price targets, there's been 30 analysts looking at this. We see a target from as low as 40 bucks to as high as 1,083, average being 450, but the current stock price is 880. So to me, this seems kind of messed up when you have price targets that are, as a whole, lower than the current price, yet the recommendation rating is a 2.8. You know, things kind of are weird there, and it's just because of the crazy valuation that is Tesla. And there have been their fair share of haters, and one of the people who are bearish on Tesla is Michael Burry. He is the main guy from the movie The Big Short. If you remember Christian Bale's character, he's the guy who predicted the housing market crash in 2008. He is saying that Tesla is going to have a similar crash, and he tweeted out to Tesla shareholders, enjoy it while it lasts because it's coming down. Now, I agree with him almost, and I'm looking at this. I did a current valuation, and I got around a current share price of around 400 bucks. And, you know, with it being 880, just seems absolutely crazy. But here's the thing with Tesla. It is a spec stock. It is one of those in the tech category, and you can't really look at what's going on currently. You have to kind of evaluate in what's going to happen in the future. And this is why everyone thinks it's overvalued. This is where I've gone wrong in the past, looking at other tech stocks that were overpriced in my mind. So I sold them or I stayed away, only to watch them to continue to climb, because what they have going on in the future and all the hype that's around it just continue to drive that price up. And so using some current valuation models, it didn't really factor in the value that is what could happen in the future. And that's basically what Tesla is as a whole. There's no rhyme or reason as to why Tesla continues to climb. It climbs for silly things. They had a stock split and their price went through the roof. Tesla investors are just crazy. I don't know how to explain what's going on with Tesla, but it's a spec stock, and so we need to look at what's happening in the future. So while I think right now it should have a current value of around 400 bucks, let's take a look at what's going on in the future. Tesla just announced that there is going to be a Tesla vehicle valued at 25,000 US that could be coming out by next year, 2022, and it'll first come out in China. This is huge news for Tesla because they were predicting that this $25,000 car model would be done and available by 2024 or 2025, but now they're saying it could be ready as early as next year, which is absolutely huge. And there's predictions out there saying that this can take over 90% of the automotive market by revenue, which is absolutely crazy. And if you look at these Teslas and you look at that price point, it's going to be very hard for other companies to compete, not just in the EV space, but in the automotive market as a whole. $25,000 is extremely fair price for a vehicle, not to mention a Tesla electric vehicle. This is a huge factor in why people are so hype about Tesla. And Tesla stock, you might know, or Tesla vehicles, you might know, they have the ability to self-drive. And another thing that they've been working on, it's in the works now, is robo-taxis. Self-driving taxis. Tesla is trying to create a fleet of these, and you'll be able to have a Tesla app or something and summon a Tesla vehicle to drive you around. Now this is absolutely huge, and this can take over a huge part of the market. So when you add in these robo Teslas and you add in this $25,000 Tesla, I think it's really focusing on the urban areas. Either you want a small car to get you around from point A to point B, or you just don't have a car and you take one of these taxis and they just drive you everywhere. And Tesla has both now. And what investors are looking at is a future in 5-10 years of basically the entire automotive industry monopolized, taken over by Tesla vehicles, whether you own one or if you're taking a Tesla vehicle as a taxi to drive you around. And this is part of the reason why there's so much hype and why the stock continues to grow, is because people are really intrigued about this stock. And so if they can take over the entire market like that, well then $880 for the stock would probably seem pretty cheap. But nothing is set in stone, and that has to play itself out. So I'm looking at whether I need to buy, sell, or hold. And to be honest, right now, I am holding on this position. Could this stock go down? Certainly. I think there is a very strong chance that it sees some pullbacks, some drawbacks, some adjustments in the stock. Some people call it corrections. And I can see that in the short term. 5 years from now, I think I'm going to be happy that I did hold on to the stock. I think it might be a bumpy ride. But Tesla is one of those stocks that I'm going to hold on to for now. I've made the mistake in the past with other tech stocks where I've sold too early. And so this one, I don't want to do that as well and kind of watch this stock go to the moon while I, sit back on 100% gains and think, oh, I'm a smart guy, but realizing, I could have made 10 times that. So I can afford to hold off on this. If I don't have stock, would I buy now? No, to be honest. I would see if there's a dip or some type of drawback in the stock price to make a purchase. But I'm not interested in selling my Tesla stock at any point in time as of right now. So that is my thoughts on Tesla. Let me know what you think. If I'm out of my mind or if you're thinking something similar, let me know in the comments below. If you got value to this video, please give it a like. It helps my channel grow. I'd really appreciate that. And as always, I'm Nick from Nick's Taxes. Happy taxing.